Welcome back. I'm Sugar with Sugar in the Attic Homestead, and today I want to talk about prepping. Prepping for the winter storm that is coming. It is coming, it's on its way. So I thought I'd go through and do a few videos on different things, different general reminders that y'all might need so you can have everything ready, or maybe just go over your checklist. Maybe you forgot some things. So, as you see through the next few days, I will be putting up quite a few videos on prepping. The winter storm is coming. Are you ready? So today's video is going to be on warm clothing. Let's start out with something extremely simple. Socks. These are some heavy-duty socks. They're very warm, they're cotton. They can come in different colors, but these come in handy. And I have multiple pairs of these just in case one might get wet or I need to double up. The next thing you want to make sure that stays warm are your hands. So I have these gloves that can be used in the house or outside, but these are fuzzy gloves, but they're light. They're not very thick. They're not super warm. I do have other work gloves that are very thick for outside in case I need to tend to livestock. I have waterproof gloves that are lined. Also, leather gloves that I can use anytime if I want to wear them in the house. They're thin enough, but they still have a lining so it keeps me warm. We move on to scarves. This is a very light scarf. It's very thin, and I'll show you that. It's very thin, but you double up and you layer. So I might put this one on, and then if I'm going outside, I might have this heavier scarf to put on top of that around my neck and maybe even over my mouth. Now, there are some masks that you can wear, like when you go skiing. That's a ski mask. So it covers your mouth, the nose, and everything else. You may have goggles on. You may have sunglasses on because of the glare off of the snow or the ice. That will also help to keep the head and your top part of your body warm. Speaking of your head, let's talk about stocking caps. Okay, I don't know if you can see the whole thing. This is one I've had for, it seems like forever. It's extremely thick. It's made from wool. So it will keep my head very warm if I'm inside the house or if I'm outside the house. What I also do is I double up if it's very cold and let's say all the power goes off. I have this on, then I wear a sweatshirt with a hoodie, and I pull that over my head. So I'm bundled up like a mummy. I do remember the last Arctic blast that we had. I had these two scarves on. I was in the house. These two scarves on layered. I had a pair of gloves, two pair of socks, and then some fuzzy house shoes. I had a hat, a hoodie, of course long thick pants, and I had a huge heavy duty 100% cotton robe. It went from, shoulder all the way down to the floor. And very long, very thick, very heavy. Also, I was under 3 comforters with the cat at the time, and I had my hot drinks and I got through. Family members were doing the same thing. We did not have an indoor tent at the time, but that is another thing and another way to stay warm inside your home. If you have a small tent, go in the smallest room in your home. If everything is off, pitch the tent, everybody get inside that can, obviously, and cover it with blankets, comforters, wrap up, live like an Eskimo. And it really, really helps. Another thing is, I have this old farm jacket, and I've had it a very, very long time. It is heavy duty denim. It's got a collar on it, long sleeves. It's been around a very long time, but it's my farm jacket, and I use it if there's an Arctic blast or if it's just cold outside. It's heavy, it keeps the wind off, and it works really well. Again, whether you're going inside or outside. It has longer sleeves. It's wonderful. Well, I just wanted to stop by a few minutes, go through some things on clothing to make sure, just to give you a gentle reminder, maybe you haven't thought about extra gloves or socks or hats or whatever it might be. A lot of preppers already have their backup heaters, backup generators, and they don't have to worry about it. They may have propane and their tanks are full, so they don't have a concern at all. But there are a lot of people that do not have the luxury of having all those backup systems. And I want to just give a general reminder to everyone. Check it once, check it twice. As they say, one is none, two is one. Make sure you have backups. And most importantly, stay ready.